Hello and welcome! Today we will dive into a fascinating cases, which is the KEDAH PADDY Museum. We will exploring the challenges and also the opportunities facing by the KEDAH PADDY Museum as it strives to become a catalyst for a halal tourism. We will meet Miss Intan, which is the museum's manager, who is on mission to reverse declining visitors numbers, and we will also look at the root cause of the problems, conduct a SWOT analysis, and the most important, I will give you 3 actionable recommendations with contingency plan to help the museum. Alright, so what is the KEDAH PADDY Museum? It is not just a normal museum. It is located in the Gunung Keriang and tribute to Malaysia's rice cultivation heritage, and it also famously known as the Jelapang Padi or the rice bowl of Malaysia. Next, I will discuss about the main problem and also the root cause. Despite its uniqueness, the museum has a core problem, which is a consistent year-on-year decline in visitor numbers from 2014 to 2016. So, what is the root cause? There is 2 main reasons. First, the outdated marketing. The museum's promotional strategy has not kept pace with the digital era. While they have started thinking about online platform, their approach is not robust enough to capture the attention of the modern digital savvy tourists. Secondly, the internal resource gap. The marketing and PR team, well dedicated, lack staff with specified skill in digital content creation and modern digital marketing technique. The limits of their ability to execute effective online campaign. And Ms. Intan, their manager, also know that with 81% of Malaysians active on social media, this is a golden opportunity that the museum cannot afford to miss. It is a truly unique place and the first PADDY museum in Malaysia and only the 4th PADDY museum in the world. Its architecture reminds harvest rice stock, and inside, visitors can explore 3 levels of exhibit. These include traditional farming tools, beautiful murals painted by North Korean artists, and a stunning panoramic view of the surrounding paddy field from the top floor, and it is a treasure trove of cultural and agriculture. To plan an actionable recommendation, we will go through for the SWOT analysis. The S, which is strength, its cultural uniqueness and authenticity, means that it is not just a normal museum, it is a monument to KEDAH's identity as the rice bowl of Malaysia. This offers an authentic, culturally rich experience that generic attraction cannot replicate. Thirdly, the location. Being situated in Gunung Keriang with a panoramic view of paddy fields integrate the museum directly with the living landscape is represent enhancing the ecotourism appeal. Next, for the weakness. The first weakness, which is KEDAH PADDY Museum has a potential for static exhibit. The reliance on traditional tools and painting might be perceived as static or old-fashioned by the younger generations and also the international tourists who expect a interactive or multi-sensory experience. Next weakness, which is the limited staff capability. The organizational chart showed that a small team with traditional roles such as Pembantu Awam and also the Pembantu Museum, there is a clear lack of dedicated digital marketing officer, content creators, or social media manager. The third weakness, which is the financial dependency. As a state-run museum, it slightly operates on a government budget, this making it difficult to secure immediate funding for innovative projects like gamification or major digital marketing campaign. For the opportunities, first, the rising Chinese tourism market. As highlighted in the case, China is a massive and growing market. The museum can tailor marketing, for example, using a WeChat campaign or Mandarin audio guides to tap into this high-spending demographic. Second, the government and agency synergy. The case mentioned MATTA and Tourism Malaysia's promotions. The museum can actively seek collaboration with these national bodies to be included in international tourism roadshows and promotion materials. The third opportunity, which is the digital content demand. The high internet penetration is an opportunity to KEDAH PADDY Museum to become a content hub for agri-tourism and cultural tourism on platforms like YouTube, attracting virtual visitors who may convert into a physical ones. For the threats, the first threat, which is intense competition for attention. The museum is not just competing with other museums, but it also competing with shopping mall, theme parks, and island, as seen in the figure 6 in the case, for a share of the tourists' limited time and also their budget. For the second threat, which is changing visitor preference, the modern tourists expect seamless digital integration like the online ticketing, interactive apps, free Wi-Fi, and this failure to meet this baseline expectation can lead them to a negative review and also the deterrence. The third risk, which is the reputational risk from poor infrastructure. Its facilities like cleanliness, especially for the toilets, and safety standards are not maintained, and Mr. Div highlighted it can lead to damaging online review that quickly undermine all marketing efforts. For the main event, here are 3 strategic recommendations for Miss Intan, complete with action and the contingency plan. The first recommendation, which is Miss Intan should launch an immersive digital content strategy. She don't just post the pictures but create engaging content. For example, a 360-degree virtual tours of the museum and also the panoramic view, short form video on TikTok and Reels, showcasing the fun, interactive elements like trying the traditional tours. Miss Intan should also partner with micro-influencer in the ecotourism and family travel space to create authentic content. For the contingency plan, if producing this in-house is too challenging, Miss Intan can start small by hiring a freelance videographer or a digital marketing agency on a short-term project basis to create a bank of high-quality content that can be used over 6 until 12 months. Second recommendation, which is develop strategic local partnership. Miss Intan should formalize the idea from the case and build a KEDAH heritage trade by create package deal with the hotel in Alostar and Sungai Petani for stay and visit bundles. For the local halal restaurant offer, Miss Intan can do the museum visitor discount and creating a complete halal ecotourism experience. For the contingency plan, if large hotels are hesitant, start with guest house and the local tour operators who are more agile and eager for new offering. Use this smaller success as case studies to attract bigger partners later. The third recommendation, which is invest in gamification and the experiential learning. Miss Intan can address the generational gap by making the museum more interactive for youth by introduce a digital scavenger hunt using QR codes placed around the exhibit. The simple stimulation games where kids can play and harvest rice on a tablet. For example, interactive screen that explain the PADDY mailing process when touched. And the contingency plan, which is if a full digital overhaul is too expensive, beginning with low technology, for example like high engagement solution, implement a stamp collection booklet where children get a stamp at different exhibit stations, earning a small prize at the end. This creates a bonding experience for families without a huge initial investment. In conclusion, the KEDAH PADDY Museum is at a crossroad. By leveraging its unique strength and boldly embracing digital transformation, strategic partnership, and visitor engagement, it can truly become a leading name in the halal ecotourism. The journey will not be without challenges, but with a clear plan, phased action, and smart contingency plans, Miss Intan and her team can turn this museum into a must-visit destination. Thank you for watching.